And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are two away. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Brian McCann is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, you think he looks dialed in? How about 2 strikeouts and then a good pitch right there to get ahead of the number 3 hitter?
And he falls behind 0-2.
Plays at 1 now.
And another foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Kike Hernandez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Hey, come on, guys.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Chase Headley steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And reined in, one away.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Eduardo Nunez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
No ball.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The key here is a first baseman. You've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Standing in now, Rob Refsnyder, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The average is at 308 entering play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jose Pirela will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1.
Hey, we got no one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it.
Pollard will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One out now.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Baez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 34, Ryan McCann.
Brian McCann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Kike Hernandez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Kike Hernandez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Starts to go around here.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Stepping in now, Anthony Wade. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Chop foul right at home plate. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a liner. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
We got 2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Rob Refsnyder comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Pollock waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jose Perella is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tap fouled at home plate. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, right
Brett
fielder.
Gardner will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded back up the middle, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Brian McCann gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hey, nobody away.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Kike Hernandez will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That evens it up 1-1. High pop up. Goldschmidt is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, one thing you can say, he's showing a lot of composure coming right at these guys. And for a young pitcher, that can be uncommon. But, you know, he puts this pitch in a good spot, gets his guy to pop it up.
In now, Anthony Wade. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
2 down here.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Nope,
and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I go.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied 1-1. Chase Headley steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman. Chase.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Wow, and I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
1-1.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, nobody.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit hard to short. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Eduardo Nunez will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Hit on the ground to short. Gosselin on the grass. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting. Second baseman. Rob
Refsnyder will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
You out there.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, guys.
Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Hey,
Jose Pirela
got nobody.
digs in to lead off the bottom of the eighth inning.
Left fielder, Jose Pirela.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Brett Gardner will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ballgame.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Lined hard toward right center. Tomas is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 2-1. So long from the Bronx.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 12 hits. With 1 error, they left 16 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. 33 minutes.